Hi Scorpio and Scorpio Rising friends, Sandra from ForYouRchi.com here. We're here to do your monthly reading, tarot cards, and oracle deck, February 2021. Welcome to it. I apologize for this setup, Mercury retrograde, and I'm having a camera glitch. Just trouble with the autofocus. I can either show my face or show the cards, but I can't show both. So, in an effort to expedite your reading, we're going to do it this way this month, and hopefully I can figure it out next month. Also doing 12 houses for free here on YouTube until further notice. That's just what I've been guided to do, so that's what I'm going to do. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do, and hit the notification bell. The subscription automatically enters you into a drawing where I draw a lucky YouTube subscriber to win a free email reading with me once a month, and you're going to want to check on the weekly readings where I announce the winner every month in one of those weeklies, and you just never know which one, so you want to watch them all, and you have 7 days to claim your prize. Okay, here we go. First house here, rest and rejuvenate. I am really feeling this card right now as a Scorpio, my friends. It is time to take a break. It is time to take a nap. It is time to go to bed early. Right at the beginning of February, you will feel tired. You may even feel exhausted and wiped out. And there may be very good reasons for you feeling that way. You could be coming down with something, or you could have been burning the candle at both ends like most Scorpios do, and you just need a break. Now, I love this card. I'm stuck on this fairy deck right now. I just found it the other day, and I used it in yesterday's readings when I did the Libra reading and Virgo. And after I got done doing those readings, I pulled a card for myself, and this was the card that I pulled. This reading this month, you guys, it looks downright magical to me. This February for you guys looks amazing. Your wish is granted, it says. What you've asked for is coming true. If you have been doing manifestation work, if you have been doing affirmation work, it is working. You just simply need to detach briefly from the outcome, Scorpio, and let this magic happen. Allow yourself to receive it, and when you take a break from it, it's like everything lines up for you and your particular circumstances, and you're getting what you're asking for. Yes, keep up the good work, but don't try to force it to happen, and we have another message of that coming up later in this reading. I'm going to put this guy on top here. We're just going to put it like that. Okay. Second house, your possessions and your finances, emotional withdrawal. So this is you spending quiet time alone, meditating, trying to figure out what you would like to see in your future regarding your money and your stuff. This message is twofold. Connect with nature. I mean, these cards directly go together. This card says you're rejuvenated and inspired by spending some time outdoors. Now, this is not the first time in this reading this message is going to come up. So, but just take a mental note of it. That is the first time. Okay, for right now. Third house, discontent and boredom. So this card is for your siblings. Brother, sister, could be stepbrother, sister, or brother, sister-in-law. This card says that they are tired of the way things are going and they're ready for a change in their life. There's also a new skill that they are being guided to practice. With daily practice, you can polish your skills and talents and increase your competence. Now, remember that the third house also rules communication, so this could be a message for you to practice your communication skills, if that's something that you're working on. And let's face it, we all need to work on that this month with Mercury being big time retrograde. Here we go with the outdoors message again. Balance. Okay, so balance by itself in the fourth house, house of home, and sometimes your father can show up in the fourth house. Doesn't necessarily mean get outside. However, we've got this fairy card here that says get some exercise. So if you have not been on an exercise routine, this is a gentle message to get back on that horse. Okay, it doesn't necessarily have to mean going outside, particularly in the dead of winter. But if you can go outside for a few moments and get some fresh air, that would be helpful. Particularly if you've been spending a lot of time indoors, that is the balance message, bringing it back into balance by going outside some. Okay? Also, your father may need to get some exercise too, and you may need to be the one that encourages him to do that, or father figure. Okay, fifth house. Now, fifth house represents dating life, social circle. Sometimes children show up in the fifth house. But typically they show up in the 11th house, and they really showed up in the 11th house here for you, Scorpio. We're going to get to that in just a minute. First, solar plexus chakra. We could have pulled a better card here, but it is in the fifth house, so this could be a message related to someone in your group, in your social circle network, friend network, or someone you've been dating, not necessarily you. Keep that in mind. So for some of you, this is going to be another person. For others of you, this is going to be talking about you in relation to one of those relationships, in relation to someone that you're dating, in relation to you and a friend and your friendship specifically. Solar plexus chakra means this. It is the panic phobia trigger card in this deck, at least for me as a reader. It's the whole grab a paper bag and start breathing in it, because there could be some hyperventilation involved if you get what I'm saying here. Someone or something, for some of you, is triggering you, or someone or something is triggering your friend or the person that you're dating, and they could even be freaking out, and you could have to be the voice of reason that speaks to them and says, look, I don't know what you're panicking about, but it's not what you think is not happening, and specifically, it's not happening all over again. Okay? A lot of times this fear is unfounded. However, we have a message of a new career here. So your friend could be embarking on a new career and panicked as a result of it. Okay? The person that you're dating could be embarking on a new career. Same story there. Or this could be a message that you are going to go into a new career with this person, and you could be the one that is triggered here with fear. So it's important to release this fear. Call on Archangel Michael to cut the cords between you and this fear so that you can move on, or you may have to call on Archangel Michael to intervene on behalf of this person in relation to the fifth house. Sixth house, work and health. What a beautiful message this is. Ace of Cups in traditional tarot. Your cup overrunneth, Scorpio. I love it. And because the sixth house rules work and health, I feel like this is more a message about health. But for some of you, it is related to your job. Either way, it's a beautiful message. We have a message of emotional healing. This card says, as your heart heals of any old emotional pain, you will receive new blessings and new love. This is traditional. Love begins. This is the biggest love card in this deck, even though it doesn't necessarily mean primary relationships, because that's in your seventh house, which is another beautiful message in the seventh house. This does relate to business partnerships also, if you're in a business partnership. But if not, it's talking about a primary relationship. There is an agreement to move forward with somebody here, Scorpio. Okay? This is a very good thing. Whether that's in business or love, if you've been waiting for this, you have finally met someone who's willing to meet you halfway. Well, hallelujah, right? We have to be easy about it, though, Scorpio. This card says, stop trying so hard to control everything and all the doors will open for you. I feel like this 7th house message is directly related to letting it go here and your wishes granted, being detached from that outcome. Now, we do have one warning in this reading. It shows up in your 8th house, house of intimacy, contracts, taxes, legal matters, the source of your significant other's income if you guys have that. There is someone that appears to not be telling you the entire truth, Scorpio. Be wary of who approaches you looking for a good time, if you know what I'm saying. Be very, very cautious. This person is not looking you in the eye for a very good reason. This could also be someone who is trying to rake you over the coals as far as a tax matter, legal issue, or something like that. Be cautious, Scorpio. And how are you going to deal with this? Admit your true feelings to yourself, Scorpio. This is not your first rodeo. When this person approaches you, okay, your red flag radar is already out and already honed in, and you know what to do, okay? This is not time to sweep things under the rug, Scorpio. This is a time to remain vigilant. 9th house. 9th house rules your travel. 9th house also rules any school that you would like to go to or classes you would like to take. Harmony. Okay, harmony is a blessing card. It means warm and fuzzy feelings. You could be agreeing with someone to go on a trip with them or take a class. And now, it's funny too because, I mean, look at these flowers. We've got flowers in both cards and a very good indication of springtime. Now, in February, we are approaching springtime, so, this could be a message that you start making the plans for something like this to happen in springtime, Scorpio, and the spring message is here to give you the divine timing answer on that. It says your desires will fully manifest as the flowers begin to bloom, and that is in spring. Isn't this a great reading, Scorpio? 10th house, career. Rejoices. I'm so happy I'm a Scorpio right now. Rejoice in celebration. Now, for some of you, the 10th house, your mother shows up in the 10th house. Either way, 3 of Cups is celebration card. There's definitely something to celebrate here. This could definitely be this new career that we have a message of here. It's amazing. Or your mother could be celebrating something in her life. Express your individuality. This actually looks like a mother on this card, or a grandmother. And if you have a flamboyant mother or grandmother, then this message is for you. Express your individuality. This could be for either you or her. This card says, allow your true self to shine because you are awesome. You may even have a mother or a grandmother figure or motherly type energy who is in the Red Hat Society, because this is a Red Hat Society outfit with the purple and the red hat. Okay. 11th house. Okay, this talks about children. Fulfillment of wishes is the 9 of Cups card. If you do not have children, this is talking about a best friend or close friend of yours. But for most of you are going to have children. You did pull the Sun card, S-O-N, not S-U-N, in the 11th house of children. This card indicates that your son or male younger figure is being watched over and protected as he explores his world. I feel like this card showed up in the last 2 readings too. This card does depict a small boy. However, you could have a grown son who is venturing off out of the house doing his own thing, and you might be worried about him, and just know that he is protected, all is well, and there is this fulfillment of wishes energy with this. that he's getting everything you want. You're getting everything that you want in this dynamic. Love it. Okay. Future card, 3 months from now. Look for this in the month of May or thereabouts. Authority is the Emperor card in this deck. It indicates a strong, domineering, alpha type male person shows up on the scene in May. This could be a boss, this could be a father, this could be a father figure, this could be a boyfriend or a girlfriend if we're talking about, but it's always a strong female if it is a female, right? So it's not necessarily a bad thing, it just says they show up and, you know, they are present, they might want to control things or do their things their own way. You know, Scorpio, it's up to you to decide whether or not you're going to tolerate this energy. I kind of feel like, you know, 1 or 2 days you could tolerate it. The third day you're going to tell this person to jump in a lake if they get too uptight with you. Oh, interesting. Now we have a message about a dietary change here. So for some of you, you know, Mr. Alpha Male could be a boot camp instructor or personal trainer who is admittedly trying to control your diet life, right? I'm just laughing because let's see how long that's going to last for some of you that have signed up for that. This card says improve your diet and your life will also improve. I also feel like this could be somebody in the medical field that's trying to tell you that you're having a food allergy to something, and you actually might want to listen to this person because this substance, food, whatever it is, gluten, dairy, you know, who knows, it could be a banana for all I know, that you're reacting to is not good for you, and you're going to want to eliminate that as much as possible. Okay, fabulous February, Scorpio. I love, love, love it. If you guys want a private reading with me, I will make sure that I have room for you in the schedule. Check out this description box and you'll see the instructions to book. Many blessings to you, my Scorpio.